Well, what an exciting episode we have today as we head into a huge weekend of racing. Sam Wood, Blake Johnston, Nick Lloyd, as always, sitting on the couch here in TLU headquarters and live from the Sydney studios, Mr. Patrick Allendorf. Welcome back.
Yoo-hoo! Look, you tip one Group 1 winner and next thing you're back on top.
That's right.
That's all it took. You haven't had me on. I couldn't get a Guernsey on here. You'd have a Campo in. You've had Hildo, Zamet, Mug, DJC, Wok in no particular order. Couldn't get a Guernsey. And now here we are. One fan girl, and now I've got some fan boys.
Yeah. Yep. Mate, we had to bring you back. What's been going on? You know what? He's a fan favourite, isn't he?
He is. They love him on the page.
It's pretty sickening.
Nick said that. I said, we'll get Pat back into locked in. And Nick's like, oh, yeah, it's very weird, all the people that write about Pat and
it's
where is he? And
mostly mum and her burner accounts that really get up Nick about it. That's why you don't see they don't have a lot behind their profiles.
Don't call
fake
anyone
profiles.
out on a fake profile though these days.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a meltdown this morning. Someone getting very upset, but I hope they're all well in their head.
Me too.
What's been going on, Paddy?
Might be mum. Not a lot. I can't wait to get back on it with you boys. I haven't had the outlet of being able to do the potty for a while, so it's been quite lonely down here.
Oh, mate. Well, we're just saying we've got to fly you up. We've got to come up. You've actually never seen... We moved here in December and you haven't seen the new digs.
Oh, mate, I can't wait to get in there and own that basketball court.
Well, I was talking this morning. We need to get Mick up here and have the playoff.
I'm not going to lie to you. Sydney-wide Discounts has their own playing strip.
That's true, actually, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
You've got to send one up for Blake. So, for just a little bit of background, how long has Mick... So, Pat's brother Mick has been calling you out or the other way around? I think he's been calling Blake out.
Yeah,
I think he's been, for years, been calling Blake out one-on-one, B-ball, street ball style. Match race.
Mick's not a street baller. So
Blake's a street baller.
I'm a street baller.
He does it with a durry hanging out of his mouth. He
That's
don't care,
right,
bruh.
We don't care about fouls. Mick could be calling fouls willy-nilly.
Foul! I would hate to be the ref in that game.
The leg up have a playing kit too. Don't worry about that. So.
Do we sponsor a touch side at like Ashmore or somewhere? Carrara?
Yeah, we did. I was in it.
They're still going around.
Oh, the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to a party on Sunday and he's like, we played your touch team. I'm like, did you? I didn't know that. Did you know they were still rocking around?
We gave a shirt to everybody who was in the team. So they're still using them, probably.
No, he's saying a whole team was wearing those shirts.
Nah.
How long
Why would
did
they
you
have
last in
different
that
shirts,
team?
though? I reckon Blake might have been kicked off the team.
No, it's my team.
Got him for the...
Haven't got the call back.
It's his team and they're still playing.
Well, that would be a poor option because I scored all the tries for that team.
Here we go. Speaking of being kicked off, I'm going on holidays soon to a place that me and Blake used to go to when we were young, and both of us, whilst we were there, got kicked out of the kids' club, if you remember, Blake.
Yeah, the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Where was that?
What, you're taking the kids to just troll? So firstly, you've been back on the show for 3 minutes putting holidays in. That's handy.
Yeah.
That's handy.
That's not approved.
That's cancelled.
That's why I brought up
That's your holidays getting cancelled.
it's the DJC buzzer.
Oh, he just talks right through it. He can't hear it. So what, you're taking the kids on the old holiday track that you and Blake used to go on?
Yeah, show them where Dad and Uncle Blake used to get punted out of kids' club when we were younger. So
We were superstar cricketers. That's why.
I hit a six, and then they said, mate, we said no sixes, you're out. And then Blake gets up to bat, straight away, immediately hits a six, and he goes, mate, you're out. And you just hear this laugh.
We were too good.
It was weird because you were 26 at the time. Just thinking, guys, this is a kids club too, so
I know. And Mum and Gail,
that'd be great.
Gail would obviously take Blake, and Sue would take me, and we'd just get a villa for two, and the four of us would sleep in 2 bedrooms. Me and Blake.
Hold on, you two sleeping together, or you sleep with your mums? I feel like whatever. There's probably a less bad answer here.
We just switch it up. You
just roll over, kiss mum on the lips. Morning.
Oh, Blake, God, I've sleepwalk again.
I'm in the wrong bed.
Sometimes Pat would kiss Gail on the lips. I'd kiss Sue on the lips.
Far out. Here we go.
Bloody mum swap up at Blue Lagoon.
Mickey kiss them both.
Oh, so what? Hold on. Wait. Mick wouldn't get a run. so Sue would take Pat on holidays and not Mick.
Yeah, no, because Gail
would call up and she goes, Sue, just choose one of them. Just choose your favourite and bring him up on holidays with us.
One only. Bring the good cricket up.
Was Gail a smoker?
Yeah.
Still? No. Nah, not anymore. God, so you guys would just be they'd just throw you at kids club first thing in the morning.
Yep.
And then just
durries
smoke durries
having shandies
all day and having champagne and
Couple
orange
of
juices.
Shardies.
Mimosas.
Where's your
Mimosas,
room?
yeah.
Where's your room? Oh, where they're smoking that the brisket. I mean the Alpine filters.
That cabin that's on fire.
Little ashtray with the big bowl of butts up to there. Yeah. Oh, that's our room. Yeah, it's our room. But no, Paddy, it's very, very good to have you back. Hopefully we can keep a hold of you over the Group 1 season. DJC, very, very upset. He's done the hard yards. He's been tipping in friggin' throughout winter and the tough tracks and it gets around to Memsie Stakes Day and see ya.
All right.
Bye-bye.
We'll get him back if he's available at this time.
I want to bring him up.
I'll sub out.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. At school holidays, you'll have 2 weeks where he can do a...
That's right.
Yeah. So we want to start doing it in the office. We wanted to start doing it during the day. So appreciate that you can kind of do it with us.
Well, but in saying that, no knock on DJC. He's like the Cameron McInnes of tipping. Every week.
No tooth.
No tooth. Every week he beats his count. He's always willing to get up and do a day's worth of tipping, so you can't knock him. He's an absolute stalwart when it comes to putting tips out.
Mr. Consistent.
He's the man.
Call DJC. He is absolutely the man. Talking about murals in the last one, we need a big DJC mural, life size.
We've got his hat up there.
Yeah, he came up here with a hat that was like one of the first hats. Actually, it's not even that old. It's just disgusting.
So is Nick's hat.
It's just Nick's hat's disgusting as well.
Not that one. That double one's all right, but the hat that Nick gets around.
The tan one.
Yeah.
And Paddy, obviously this is your first podcast with Dabble, so we're using Dabble prices. We'll be doing rockets. How do you? What's your take on the rocket?
Sam's painted his fingernails purple.
I am purple and pink. Purple, pink.
I love that.
What's your take on the who?
Love the rocket. I love the rocket.
No, sorry, the fingernails. The kids had nothing to do with that.
That was you and Nick.
That's just
We got a busy day today, Nick.
You got to paint these fingernails.
That's right.
Because we laugh about a statement you made that if you don't get the good rocket, so if it either blows up or you take if you accept the early price and it keeps going, you want that horse to get beat because you didn't get the good price.
Death ride. I've already backed it. Then I start death riding it. I don't know. I'm crook in the head, I think.
Yeah,
I'm crook in the head.
You are.
What? What? Like, how close you got to get to the explosion?
Oh, within 10%.
10%. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll back something else in the race and knock it off.
Straight bat answer. Well, what races? Obviously, we're doing the Memsies, and then we're doing. Let me just have a look at the
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9
at Randwick.
So obviously, all prices today will be courtesy of our good friends at Dabble. Are you guys all right if we start with the Sydney races?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to.
I think we'll go Blake, Nick, Pat. Like it might be easier
Final
for me.
return.
I don't have all my things. So we are going to kick 45 seconds.
What's the rules?
Just remember that. 45 seconds to get through your answers, and then, in fact, so you don't see my finger going down to the buzzer, I'm going to leave it down here. 45 seconds, and then you're gone.
Okay.
And then I choose. You've got to convince me and the anyone that is new here. Firstly, welcome.
I'm pretty new back to this.
Okay, so Pat, this show here, you've got 45 seconds to convince me and the punters to back your tip. Obviously, the punters aren't here because we're not live, but you've got to convince me to back Pat's tip in the race. And you have 45
So I think
seconds to do it.
we should employ a new system. So whoever gets locked
Oh,
in...
gosh. Oh, gosh.
I just had to sit through the last HR meeting.
Whoever gets locked in has to go first the next one. Because I want to point a rebuttal. Like, I want to get locked in the next time, you know?
Okay. That's
All right, let's try
fair.
that, but you guys have to remember to do that because I won't. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're heading to it's the Concorde. 1,000 metres. Our current race fave with Dabble, Nature Strip at $3.10. In Secret, $3.30. Eduardo, $4.40. Remark, $8.50. BJ, who are you tipping? Why? You got 45 seconds to convince us. Go.
Okay, what a race. Is Nature Strip back? I'm not sure. He had a pretty poor campaign last time. I only got 45 seconds. So
We know.
Race by race.
I'm with the 1,000-metre horse. I think Remark can win here. First up, last preparation, he won with 62 kilos on his back. And then second up, they backed him as if he was going to win the race. I'm not going to say unbeatable, but he was very firm. He gets 3.5 kilo weight swing on Eduardo. The map's not very good. Remark. I'm scared of the buzzer.
So are you finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's gone from wanting to change parts of the game to being scared of the buzzer, which I
than
like.
45 seconds.
I think I like the fear of the buzzer.
I'm going to just go a little bit more.
So, no.
Creep over.
Okay, Nick, you and DJC just talk right through
Who needs
any
a buzzer?
constraints. Nick, 45 seconds. Give us the winner.
Yep. BJ's on the money, I reckon. Remark for me.
Copying homework.
Yep.
Okay.
But everything basically Blake said, the 62 kilo win first up, and then went to that challenge stakes. He started $4. Like, he started shorter in the market than what Giga Kick did. And only just sort of finished behind him in fourth. Giga Kick was third. Trialled really well, and now first up, like, he flies fresh. He's won 3 from 5 first up and only missed the placings once. So off a few good trials, I think he's ready to rock and roll because they'll probably want to make a statement and get an Everest slot.
Okay.
Good work, Nick.
Paddy, are you with them? Are you against? Rebuting? Go.
Goodness me, lucky he's had me back because someone's got to find the winner. You didn't even have to scroll down in this race to find it. The 1,000 metres suits Nature Strip perfectly. The only ones that want to be offered are the knockers, jumping from the wide barrier that forces them to be aggressive and go forwards. Eduardo will go stupid. He's a 10-year-old. He'll definitely fall in a hole. Remark, yeah, I agree with the sentiment, but how do we knock off the champion? Its 1,000 metre form is great. Last prep, the knock is on it over the 1,200 metres. I think the 1,000 metres it'll be flying and it'll come off the back of Eduardo and knock these off quite easily.
Oh, he's been timing at home. 45 seconds to the T. 43, actually. That's good. I saw you on the camera looking at me like, is this 45 seconds up or?
Play that
Let
buzzer.
me get a timer on my computer.
Well, I like Blake and Nick. Remark, Nick will tell you we did the same homework.
Yeah, they had a minute and a half.
Just to say the same thing.
In Secret, no chance here.
I just don't think she's a 1,000-metre horse, and I actually don't think James will run her. I think he'll scratch her.
You reckon?
Why?
Because he'll only want to run one of the two, and I think Zapatea is better suited.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
I'm locking in Nature Strip.
Got to be a champ.
It's so hard.
That's
2v1
biased.
as well.
It is biased.
Wow.
But there you go, straight back. He gets one locked in. So does Pat go first now
Pat
with
goes
your
first.
rules?
He does.
Okay.
Lead
great.
off.
Great. All right, let's move straight on to the Chelmsford Stakes, 1,600 metres. Let me just get our double market up here. So
what price did you lock in for strip? On double?
let me just have a quick. I think it was 310.
Do you have a 3 in front of it?
Yeah, it's got a 3 in front of it. If it didn't, I probably wouldn't have been going with it.
He started
There's a few
$1.50 in this
questions.
race when he won it 2 years ago.
Yep.
Pat?
Bolted him.
I just still love it over the 1,000. And the one difference with remarks form is Nature Strip wasn't there.
His face.
True.
Wasn't? Think It Over, $2.80. Hinge, $4.60. Montefilia, $5. Duais, $9. Slowunger, $11s. Lindemann at $16, BJ. Pat, we're going to start with you. 45 seconds. Who wins it and why?
Do you know what? Tough race. They all sort of come out of a similar first up race. Montefilia, as much as I wanted to put it on top, it'll be back doing what Montefilia does and running on. Hinged, I just don't want to go broke, so I think I'm going to set it aside and let other people's money go on it. Think It Over, however. If you watch that last start, it had Zaki driving it mad, laying out in the straight. Must have laid out 10 horses. This horse will be on the up and up this prep. It's our QE2 winner, isn't it? So, yeah, easy one to put on top here. And I reckon be nearly the bet of the day, Think It Over.
Bet of the day. He's only been back for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He's doing best of the days. All right, Blake, 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think Think It Over is too short in the market. I think you get a better price on the day. I use 400 days between runs first up. Might be a flat one second up. I think Lindemann's the one. He was going to start favourite in this race. He was just close enough to favourite in the all-in markets, and then he drew 16. Worked over, pulled up with respiratory issues. I think he's back in good order. He's a much better horse on top of the ground, and he is going to be very hard to beat.
I like that.
Oh, I still had 20 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're going too quick
Running
now.
way too
You're
short.
like the mug. We got the mug on and he did everything in about 8
4
seconds.
seconds.
Okay, I've got to get my timing right.
All right, Nick, you've got 45 seconds.
Yeah, tricky little race. I sort of want to find Think It Over, but I thought maybe just a little bit short, so I might wait and spec him at $3.50 later. But can't go past my girl Jewess. Second up, she was really good in that Wink Stakes. We saw a sort of similar run in the Apollo probably 18 months ago, and then she went, she sort of midfield, no luck in a whatever race that was, a George Ryder. So a bit of residual fitness through the Queensland winter, terrific first up at the 1400, like I said. Now the mile, Randwick, sort of any conditions won't matter. So each way, Jewess.
Okay.
Hey, Woodhead, do you remember Jules' last good win?
No.
Me either.
Australian Cup.
Me either.
Tankard. She won the Tankard after the
It was a
Australian
year
Cup.
and a half ago.
No, it was Australian Cup because we were on it.
He needs to ask me because my memory's so fucking poor.
I'm not going to ask you two to serve back and forth to each other.
Look, this is going to be controversial, but Lindemann, good horse,
It's a good locked in.
because we spoke about it. Was that in the Wink Stakes? We had a bet on it.
No, we didn't.
We
He'd
backed
been
it in the
trialling
Randwick
really well.
Guineas, or Rose
did.
Hill Guineas.
He won.
He won.
Yeah.
Well, he just try and
no,
lead
I
in
feel
this.
like, let me have a look at this. I reckon you've tipped it lately, or we've spoken about it. Maybe it wasn't tipped to members or anything, like we were just talking about it. And
I had it second pick in the Winks.
yeah, that could have been it. That could have been it. I ended up having a bet on it, and it wasn't too bad a run. I think it was behind Francesco Guardi, I think, in that.
No, it was he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He was he pulled up coughing, so
Lindemann, it led, didn't it?
he did.
And dropped out.
Yeah, look, think it over, absolutely. But yeah, I think it's a little bit more of an open race than that. So happy not to take the 280 and happy to take Lindemann at $16.
They
That
pay
was a
when
lot,
they
eh?
win.
All right, here we go. We're going to move on to Tramway. Just make sure I got the double problem. I'm going between two apps here because I don't have my phone in the I mean, because I don't have my laptop and the screens in the studio, but that's okay. It's working. Onto the Tramway. Alentia $2.80, Pericles $6.50. Hope in Your Heart is currently $9 with Dabble. The rest at double figure odds. It's a big old race. Blake, you just got locked in, so you can kick us off. 45 seconds. Go.
Yeah. What's the class of this race? It is a Group 2. We've got a Group 1 horse in this race, so I'll be backing her. Alentia, she's in at Wyong on Friday. I don't think they'll be running her there. They'll be running her here. Comes into this with 54 kilos on her back. I think that was just about a best of the day performance in that 88 first up. That was the race that Waller scratched
the other one.
The other sprinter of his. Extremely lucky. She got back. It was a very confident ride by James McDonald. Her closing splits were that of a very good horse. She'll get back here. Doesn't have to get as far back, and she will just blow them away.
I don't know. He's watching the clock now. He hasn't got a timer up on his laptop, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You're just careful. You're just careful.
Yeah.
Sometimes he can.
Too good. I was counting in my head.
Oh, as you're talking and listening to your own voice.
Yeah.
That's like playing the didgeridoo.
1 Mickey Mouse, 2 Mickey Mouse, 3 Mickey Mouse.
Breathing out and breathing in at the same time.
All right, Nick. 45 seconds, go. Give us who wins the Tramway.
Yeah, Alentia is going to be mighty hard to beat, but I'm going to go with one at around that $20 mark here. Number 9, Zayrek. Just goes like a bomb fresh. This horse, they tried him in a Memsie 12 months ago first up, and just didn't really quite come on that preparation, and was a little bit flat for the entire spring. But then first up in the autumn, he won a benchmark 97 over the 1400 at Rose Hill, and it was $21 that day, and he put pay to a couple of good horses. Crosstalk was up and about flying at the time. Obviously not the quality of Alentia and those sort of horses, but then he ran second in a Sky High, and then he won a Neville Selwood, and before going around in Queen Elizabeth's and Doomben Cup. So,
oh, thank God.
Oh, it's moral.
Thank God.
So that was the last bit he couldn't get in was moral.
Yeah.
The $20 moral. Yep. And he's been buzzed. I just every now and again we're halfway through these shows and I just have that horrible, horrible sick feeling that I'm not going to be able to buzz one of yours. And then Nick, I feel like you always deliver for me. Yeah. You just get lost. You get lost somewhere down a little rabbit hole.
There's just so much to like about this horse.
I felt like you were trying to convince us like Weekend at Bernie's is the best movie ever made or something like that. It just kept going on and on.
That's the Cup.
It was good. Yeah, we just spoke about the Cup. Do you know who played Damien Oliver in the Cup?
Brad Pitt.
Stephen Curry. Not Steph Curry if you're getting confused.
Oh, really? I'd love a green curry.
I've got green curry for lunch.
Do you?
I do.
Share? Can we swap?
Yeah, we all do. We do everyone brings lunch in each day.
Just whoever gets locked in gets to eat.
Eats first.
They get to pick what they eat.
Wins locked in eats first, and whatever's left. Yeah. So what was that selection? Sorry, Zayrek. That's right. Yeah. 20-1.
Weekend at Bernie's.
All right, Paddy, go.
I'm not going to say this is stable mail because I know you hate that. But I was at the stables looking at this horse the other day, and it looks an absolute treat. It has form behind Mr. Brightside. They took it over to Chartier. There's obviously a big opinion about it. My Oberon. I think it's definitely overs at that $17 quote. It went around against Alligator Blood and Mr. Brightside and run last preparation, and it was found to have bled, I think. So its races since then haven't been too bad. Come out over in the Doncaster, run second to Mr. Brightside. They took it to Chartier, went no good. It's come back, trialled nice. I think, I can't take the short quote about Alentia, so I'm happy to be with you.
Sweet karma.
I buzzed him and he goes...
I knew I was getting right to it.
He knew it. He knew it. And he was getting to the end
I saw Nick poked his tongue out at me. That's why I saw that.
He's cheeky, isn't he? He's
Big cheeky boy.
My Oberon $16.
That's stable mail. That's
not your tip. Now you get to go and tip.
Yeah,
yours.
you got another 45 seconds.
2-pointer. Let's go, baby.
Alentia.
You have to, because they both got buzzed.
Well, I don't know if that was always a rule. If you buzz, you can't pick him.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being a rule, but
I don't think it's a rule, but it's fair.
I think Alentia could be one of the bets of the day.
Best horses
Can
in
you-
the country.
You'll have to email me through the rules.
Yeah, I'm learning as well. I didn't know you could choose locked in people. You'll all be doing Mug's trick and just doing it in 8 seconds.
He does something else well in 8 seconds.
Okay, all right.
Delivers packages.
Yeah.
There's a whole street in 8 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's head over to the Group 1. The Memsie Stakes. Let's have a look at this market. How exciting.
This is a tap in.
Let me get the other buttons ready on the thing. Huge race. Very, very exciting race. And we said this morning we're trying to talk about the races that we're going to do for Locked In. You could have done 8 races this weekend. There's plenty going on, but this absolutely headlines the weekend with the Memsie Stakes. Group 1, 1,400 metres. I Wish I Win is the favourite at $3.80. Mr. Brightside at $4. Alligator Blood at $5 at Dabble. Princess Grace $7.50. Osipenko $9. It goes on. The rest of double figure odds, rounding out with Bandersnatch and then Western Empire, $126 to 1.
I'm first.
You are first.
Can I just pass and give it to Pat?
Him go first.
Because
and then
whoever
you
Pat
wanna-
tips, I want to tip. Because I know that we're going to be on the same horse.
Give it to us, Blake.
So you're
Give
both
it
You
to
go.
us.
No, you
No,
go first.
mate,
Blake.
no,
we want to
I-
hear Blake's.
I want to hear him
I'm
say
going to
good
pass.
words.
I'm going to
Both
pass. I'm going
losing.
to say
I want to hear him say nice words about this horse.
I am with Alligator Blood.
He's so
I
nervous.
can hardly say
He's
it.
so nervous. He's so nervous about tipping our horse.
No, I'm with the Blood. I just think I think Mr. Brightside could be a little bit flat off that really good first up win. I don't think I Wish I Win will be there to win. Alligator Blood is trialling super. He started a firm favourite in the Futurity Stakes when he did beat Mr. Brightside. He got his own way on the speed. And then he started favourite in the All-Star Mile. Forgive the run on a heavy track. He's going to be better suited on top of the ground. So, with Pat.
Oh, he just made it in. I turn the timer off. If we ever get a chance that Blake's going to tip Alligator Blood, let him go. Let him go. It's like the cheat code on Locked In.
I've just got to delete this whole spiel about why wouldn't he tip it? Just
I think Pat's got 40 seconds to spare now. Okay, so do we sandwich it with whatever Nick is going to tip and doesn't get locked in and then go Pat? Or okay, no, Pat, you go, and then Nick can bring up the rear of the Group 1 and I'll give you an extra 10 seconds to.
He's going to tip Brightside, I reckon.
I don't know. Pat, 45 seconds, go.
Can't you just see this unfolding exactly the same as the Futurity unfolded? It's just replace Nugget with Anavisto. Jumps out, leads, Alligator Blood sits on the back of it. Mr. Brightside will be behind him. It'll be flat second up, where first up it just ran an absolute bolter. I reckon it didn't even need to run that good to win. It was served up to it on a plate, but it ran absolutely enormous. I still think if it produces that run, it's not going to beat Alligator Blood because it'll be ahead of it. And yeah, good night, Irene. Let's go, Blakey.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, take it. It's like the boys are at the back of the Blue Lagoon.
I will just.
Kiss the mums and backing winners.
I think this is going to be a faster race. Much faster race. Anavisto will skip along.
She's going leglessly.
Yeah, but she's a first up jet. I don't know
But she's
what
trialled
she's a
better.
trial. I don't know. She's just a,
Leaders lead. They don't need to run anywhere. Leaders lead, though.
yeah, well, she'll set up a good speed.
That's right. Perfect.
All right, Nick. Here's your chance.
Yep. Well, Sam, you said Alentia might be best of the day. sort of Pat said, think it over's best of the day sort of gear. I think Osipenko is just a put-in, take-out job here.
Oh, the pink.
Yep. He's had 4 goes at the top level, yet to win one, but he's drawn wide in every single one of them and been dictated to, so he's had to go back. Finally draws barrier 2. You look at the few times he's drawn low, he's been winning. So I think barrier 2, Mark Zara is a jockey upgrade from Brenton Avdallah. They want to win a Group 1 with this horse. He ran 3rd in a Caulfield Guineas this track in the spring last year. He was super in that Wink Stakes first up. He'll just give him a short back and sides and go whoosh.
Wowzers. Any knock on Alligator Blood from you? Time, no time.
Oh, he's not very good.
That's absolutely wrong.
He's a B grader.
He's a Group 1 B grader.
Correct.
How come? Because he won the Stradbroke?
No, I just don't think he's... I know he won that Futurity, but like that was a proper sort of walk, really. Like, and that was a real leaderish day there.
He's run him to a length and a half in a Cox Plate. Like,
yeah, 2,000 metres. Oh, I can't know.
Yeah, but...
If there's any ounce of rain, which there has been as well, if there's any sort of speck of rain, complete pen job.
No, I don't think so. I think a speck will be nice there.
I don't think that's
all it needs.
He's not a heavy tracker.
Little bit of rain won't hurt.
He's good to slow.
He's probably
Alligator.
about as good as Queen of the Ball on top of with a bit of stick out of the ground.
You can't do it.
Yeah, I looked at the data, and that actually played as a 5.
Hey, data doesn't lie.
Doesn't lie.
Yeah, but Osipenko will be winning.
Obviously.
Osipenko, huzzah.
Here comes the blood now. Alligator Blood on the outside, stormed up and took over.
The last time I'm on this show.
We haven't got anyone else. DJC's got... Oh, sorry. Yeah, no.
I've missed this. This is why I'm back, isn't it?
You know what, though? Like, the two bets I'll have in the race will be those 2 horses. Osipenko, I think, absolutely, especially with the low draw. But
He'll be winning. Like, I just can't put it any more simply.
he's also got a $20 ticket on it.
Well, maybe a little bit of pocket talk, but
Yeah, it might be a little bit getting on it at 21s when it's...
You'll probably get $20
$8
with
or
the
something.
Rocket. You'll get $20 with the Rocket on Saturday.
I'm gonna.
it'll start $6.
Can you have a bet? Can you use a Rocket in the same race on the same horse a day later?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you can. But actually, my Rocket is now no longer... I can't use a Rocket today for a Saturday race.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
me too.
Yeah,
Me
okay.
too.
It used to be different because...
Maybe that's with everyone, though.
Yeah, I'd say that's with. I'm
I would
sure.
say so.
Rocket on the same day.
You can't use a power play on other bookmakers on the same horse or in the same race, for
Yeah,
example.
true. So
Why should you get to use a Rocket?
I'll chop
Yeah,
the
I
Rocket
can't
off
use a
if
Rocket
Alligator
on
Blood gets
Saturday
beat.
either.
yeah, they must have changed that.
Yeah, it's changed.
That's fair.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
They're good folk over at Double. We were on the live stream this week. We've got to get Paddy up for a live stream. What do you reckon?
Yes,
The punters would love him.
I would like that.
Oh, mate, I would have come this weekend, only it's Father's Day on Sunday, and I've got to get me bacon and egg rolls in.
Yeah, like every Sunday.
It's just like the tour of bacon and egg rolls being Father's Day. Have you guys been to any things at the school?
Ours was
daycare?
yesterday and I didn't go.
Oh, you missed a bacon egg. You missed a bacon and egg
Bacon
roll.
egg roll, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did miss a bacon egg roll. A lot of Brazilian guys, a lot of Brazilian dads at my kindy, and they're very loud.
I'm going to make some bacon and egg rolls on Sunday
Yeah.
for myself on Father's Day.
We go to breakfast at the golf club on Father's Day.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
any good?
At the country club.
That'd be nice trying to control the kids in the country club.
Oh, you just let them go, give them dad's golf card, and they just cruise up and down the 1st and the 18th. So it's good. What about you? What are you doing Father's Day, Paddy? Nothing?
Me?
Just hanging
I
around.
don't know. Yeah, probably just hanging around. I don't know. There's a surprise. There's something happening on Saturday night that's a surprise. So.
I know it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it involves a lot of piss.
Daddy's a grog monster. We better sort him out Saturday night.
Oh, what a case of beer and 2 hours watch of television. You spoil me.
Why couldn't the surprise be Saturday Arvo? Let me watch the Group 1 races with a case of Bundies.
I know, instead of having to pretend to be in the toilet for 2 hours.
Just taking a bath. Triumphant return. So what do we get? Oh, who do I give the locked in to? I'm going to give it to Blake. Blake tipping Alligator Blood
Yeah.
It may never have happened. It may have never happened before.
I feel bad. I've taken 3 locked-ins on this show.
Did you go 3?
Yeah.
You're on fire
Disgraceful.
at the moment.
And he wanted to rebut.
Look at his little arms folded. He's cranky. He's cranky.
I think that's a world record. It's a new record on this show. 3.
Oh no! Someone went.
They're 4 from
Someone
4.
Grand
Didn't they?
Slam.
went.
Didn't- yeah,
100%
yeah,
the other way.
DJC.
You've only got 75%.
Is that when just you and DJC did it, Woodhead?
It was just me and him. Yeah, I wasn't tipping either. It was just, I still
DJC
got,
was
he
locking
still went
in
over
too.
45 seconds every time he did, even though it was just him. But yes, thank you for coming on the show, Patrick.
Thanks, Pat.
Very good show. And
Good luck with the blood.
Cheers, boys.
and
Big heart pounding. He's clear. He wins.
hope we hear a bit of that on Saturday.
Yeah, me too.
Won't be happening.
We'll be leaving all of Nick's scoffs in the end of this show. So good luck this weekend. If you're going to have a punt, do it responsibly and do it with Dabble. See you guys.
See ya.
All right.
Bye.
Appreciate it, boys.
Thank you, Paddy.
Thanks for coming on, Paddy. Oh.